Some sports now for you on the programme with Ketavan Gorjestani, who joins me here in the studio. Good evening to you, Ketavan. Starting us off then from you with skiing. The World Championships are currently underway in Sweden, and France have grabbed their first gold.
Yes, and it came from Alexis Pinturault, who clinched the title in the men's alpine combined after a near perfect slalom. Pinturault, who was in 24th place after the downhill, 1.52 seconds behind the leader and Super G winner Dominique Paris. But Pinturault had the second fastest time in the slalom for a combined time of 1 minute 47.61 seconds to clinch the gold medal, just 0.24 seconds ahead of Slovenia's Stefan Hadlin, while Marco Schwarz of Austria completed the podium. This is Pinturault's first major individual gold medal. He had won team gold at the World Championships 2 years ago and picked up 2 Olympic medals in Pyeongchang, including the combined silver. It's also the first combined gold for France since Michel Vion back in 1982, and it could potentially be one of the last, as the event might be scrapped in the next couple of years. Moving on now to football. The Champions League returns Tuesday for the round of 16, and it will be a difficult trip for Paris Saint-Germain at Manchester United. When the draw took place, Parisian fans were brimming with confidence at the time. Neymar, Edinson Cavani, and Kylian Mbappé were scoring with ease. Marco Verratti was brilliant in the midfield, and the club, unbeaten in the French league, had secured impressive back-to-back wins against Liverpool and Red Star Belgrade to qualify for the last 16. United, on the other hand, were struggling to win games under then-coach Jose Mourinho, but that was all 2 months ago, and tables have turned since then. United have won 10 of their last 11 games since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took charge, and Paul Pogba, so unhappy under Mourinho, can't seem to stop scoring. Meanwhile, injuries keep piling up for PSG. After Neymar, the club lost 2 more players over the weekend, top scorer Cavani and Thomas Meunier, while Verratti's form is still in question, having just returned from an injury, a situation that puts Manchester United in perfect position, according to Solskjaer.
We're giving us the best possible opportunity on the way we've gone into this game now, because we're confident. We've found out what kind of... I found out what team we have. We're looking like a team. The playing style that Anthony was talking about, that we're agreeing on how we should approach games. So if there was ever a chance or any time to go into big games like this, it's now for us.
Now, the other Tuesday game, we'll see Porto travel to Italy to face Roma, the Italians who have been struggling lately, sitting in 6th place in the Serie A and having suffered a 7-1 thrashing at the hands of Fiorentina in the Coppa Italia quarterfinals a couple of weeks ago. Porto, on the other hand, are unbeaten in the Portuguese Primeira Liga since October and went through the Champions League group stages without tasting defeat. Staying in football, Arsenal midfielder Aaron Ramsey will be leaving the club this summer after 11 seasons with the Gunners. The Welshman, who signed a pre-contract agreement to join Juventus, the 28-year-old who failed to agree on a new deal with the London club in the final year of his contract, will be joining the Italian side as a free agent this summer. The Wales international will be joining on a 4-year contract and will earn a reported basic salary of €450,000 a week, making him the highest paid British player of all time. Talking about salaries, he had made 256 Premier League appearances since joining Arsenal from Cardiff City in 2008, including 22 this season, scoring twice. We finish with the Formula One season, which will be starting in just about a month. Williams unveiling their new car, their new sponsor, and their new drivers as they aim for a first Grand Prix win in 7 years, an attempt to reverse the poor 2018 form that saw them slump to last in the Constructors' Championship. The Formula One outfit, one of the oldest teams on the grid, will now be known as Rocket Williams Racing. Its traditional dark blue and white branding replaced by a black, white, and light blue car. New drivers will offer a blend of youth and experience, with 20-year-old George Russell driving alongside 34-year-old Robert Kubica. The Pole will be making his big return to Formula One 8 years after nearly dying in a rally crash, which left him with a partially amputated right arm.
Well, for sure, last 8 years has been not easy period for myself. It ended up in the best way possible, coming back to Formula 1, but definitely it took a lot of time, effort, energy, dedication. I think it will be too long to really go deep in what happened, but definitely in various different stages of last 8 years. I had good days, bad days, like everybody can imagine. But what is most important is I'm here. I will be back in F1 car in Australia in F1 grid, waiting for a start. So yeah, looking forward, and I'm very excited.
Really an incredible comeback for Kubica, who's almost driving with one arm. The Formula 1 season starting on March 17th in Melbourne, the Grand Prix of Australia.
All right, Ketavan, an extraordinary comeback indeed. Thank you very much. Ketavan Gojestani with the sports this evening on the programme.